Hello, and welcome to part 1 of the Let's Play Minecraft series. As you may can already notice, the sign, this is the Minecraft Xbox 360 edition. So let's get to it. So, since this is the Xbox 360 edition, this is actually a lower grade version of the computer version, and I created this world in a first attempt that failed. Anyhow, I didn't save it so we could have it be brand new. I didn't do much on the world, so let's just get to it. It's initializing server. Oh, if you read right now, it says connect extra controllers to your console and press start on them to join a game at any point. So that could be helpful if you're trying to make something like a multiplayer or something. Whoa, NPC village. We're going to talk about those later. We're not going to build in a village right now because we're learning ourselves. So let's get this. Sugarcane. We're going to learn more about sugarcane in later episodes. Right now I'm just starting with the basics. I'm just collecting this because I don't know even where we're going. Now, note that I have done this before, this kind of thing. And you will want to cut off the bottom of the stalk to get more of the sugarcane. To get all of it because it can't stay suspended in the air. But let's start with the basics. Okay, so let's see. Well, first of all, caverns can spawn in any area. You don't know where they could spawn. Okay, let's get some wood. This is called a tree. Well, that's obvious. There's wood, there's leaves. But what might not be so obvious is that you have to go to your crafting interface to craft the wood into wooden planks. Let's see. I always like to stand on one block of wood so that it can get you a bit higher. So then you'll be able to mine to all the rest of the blocks. I know most people don't do this, but I just like to. It's just the way I like to. Anyhow, now that we finished mining the tree, let's see. Come on. Yes, a birch tree sapling. These can be planted again to get some trees of that type. Now, by respectively is the crafting and inventory. Crafting, inventory. Now, in the computer version, there'd be a crafting area over here. But there isn't one, so they have a different window. That's over here. Now, we can do this 5 times. Last time I tried this, it was only 4. So let's see. 1, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. So we have 20 wooden planks. And the leaves will despawn themselves. If we get shears, we can harvest these. And one day we might be able to build a tree house. By the way, in case you were wondering why I set the game to peaceful earlier, the thing is, the monsters might cause a problem with the tutorial. So I'm only setting the game to easy if our review is taking us to mobs. And I don't think we'll be studying mobs today. We're just studying the basic things, and mobs aren't really that basic. I hate to say that, but it's not really basic. Okay, let's see. Okay, so what we can do to climb higher is take this one piece of sand or any other block, but let's do sand, and climb up. Now, what I like to do to make sure you can get down is sometimes I like to start from the top, like this, and then it just takes us down. Now, trees with branches can be hard to do this with. And by the way, from looking at the camera right now, you can tell that the brightness is really different. It's not that bright here. It's just the camera makes it look brighter. Whoa. Anyhow, this is water. You'll sink in water, but you can swim up. Oh, and these bubbles mean if they all run out, then you'll die. We're not gonna do that, even though we're in peaceful, because I think you can die completely. Oh, and since it's at ground level here, I think I'm just going to start right here. And then jump up. Let's see. And there's different types of saplings for each kind of tree. We just have to get enough of these to get some wood. wooden planks and all that. We just have to mine up. Oh, red apple. I forgot to mention that oak trees drop red apples, but very rarely. These red apples here, they can be used to heal hunger points. Though here they don't really matter because, you see, on peaceful, your hunger doesn't go down. So, and your health regenerates even without the food bar. However, if you were like on a different difficulty, then you can go. Then what happens is that, well, if you were like on easy and your food bar was like, let's just say almost completely down, then if you entered peaceful, your food bar would still be at that position and you would still have to eat. It's just that doing things like sprinting and such wouldn't decrease it. Chicken. We're going to learn more about chickens later. I'm not going to talk about too much stuff in every episode, as these would only be like 20-25 minutes or so. Okay, cows. These are a good subject to start with right now. Kind of. Okay, so cows are a mob that spawn on grass, and when killed, at least after the 1.8 update, they drop raw beef, and even before the 1.8 update, leather. Leather can be used to make armor, which is really good because that's what we use to fight mobs or protect us from fall damage and stuff. It just basically reduces the amount of damage dealt to us. So if I'm not mistaken, which I might be, then I think you could fall like a fatal fall without dying, or you can remove all the most of it using water. See, water stops fall damage, lava doesn't. So it's possible that you could float in place in lava enough so that when you get onto land, you will die. It's possible for that to happen, I think. So anyhow, okay, I think we have like 64 wood and 20 wood. And since this is the part 1, if I was doing something else, e.g. colonizing, I'd probably find a way to turn it to offline so I could do this offline. But no, I don't think so. And by the way, I forgot to mention that ever since the 1.4 beta update, there have been wolves in Minecraft. Neutral, but if you hit them, all the wolves in a pack, not just the one you attacked, if any wolves that are nearby will attack you. Pumpkins! Man, this is just the best server ever. Man, we'll make snow golems later. Iron golems, due to the version, are not available yet. However, you can get one for your Xbox avatar, like Ocelots, despite them not being in the game. It's really weird, but you'll probably see what I'm saying if you have one. If you have an Xbox anyway. And here's a really funky fact. Okay, let me just get one of these. You can put them on your head. And it looks like you can see them from actually inside your head. It doesn't provide any armor value though, or else we'd be seeing... Oh! Ah! Pig, you will die for that. Anyhow, this is like, well, Endermen will ignore you. See, if Endermen will attack you if you look at them, unlike the Boos in Mario and all that, where they will attack if you look away from them. I think it was originally like that, but then they changed it to invert it. I don't know why. There we go, much better. Now all our vision's back. Oh, for some reason they generate in little pools like that. Chickens have really low health. Before their health was increased, they used to be just 2 punches from a fist and they would die. I'm not sure whether their health was increased or whether our fist power was decreased. I couldn't really tell the difference with other mobs. So I'm wondering if their health was increased. Anyhow, let's see if we can't... Oh wait, I was already here. Just for a good sniping range with a bow, which we will discuss later. I'm pretty sure of that. And I don't think there's going to be a code freeze to stop us. Then well, I'm going to build my house here. Oh, stone fields. Okay, these are kind of rare, but if you find a stone field, then the iron and other stuff can generate here Sometimes commonly, that was actually the first place I ever found it. Oh my. Okay, that was hilarious. That cow was like on the edge, and I thought I made it take fall damage. You can tell because a mob turns red. See? And they make some kind of hurt sound. Now monsters do this kind of thing too. And it'll even happen to you. Ow, that's not a good thing. But we can still... Okay, so we're clearing out here, and we need a crafting table. Now, crafting tables are another basic thing. Okay, crafting table. Let's see. I'll just place one right here. Okay, now, here's the crafting table interface. What we need is an axe. Here we go. To use an axe, just act like you're using any other tool. And it mines wood faster. Wood, wooden planks, crafting tables, etc. Crafting tables, axes don't really need to be used to mine wooden stuff. They just increase the speed. See, look at how fast it's going. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's getting dark. We need a bed. Da-da-da-da! A bed can be used to sleep through the night. See? Let me see if I can't find that sun. Come on, sun. Where are you? Oh, there it is. See? The sun's going down, so that means it's getting dark. Well, I'm sure that's pretty obvious. See? Can't you tell? Oh, I guess you can tell. Anyhow. Pig. Anyhow. I think right now is the time to go to sleep. If we were on easy or whatever, you couldn't just sleep outside like this. I would have had to start building a house way earlier than this. Now, since I have a lot of wood, I think I can build a pretty big house. Oh, and you can craft wood and other stuff at a crafting table. Though it doesn't decrease its durability. If anything, an anvil has durability. It's the only block I know of to have durability. And it's really expensive, so you gotta use it sparingly, I guess. Like if you don't have any enchantments on your pickaxe or anything, then use a crafting table because to me it's kind of pointless to use an anvil when you don't really get it, you know? Well, maybe not. Maybe you don't get it. I don't know. I just gotta mine that to get the drops back. For some reason, it doesn't want to give you the drops back if you're on any half block, like a bed, other than a half slab. I don't know why. Like if it's stuck in a ladder or something. I don't know why. It's really confusing to me. But, okay, now we just have to get this here. Okay. This will be the bedroom. Let's see. Okay, now here's a really useful feature. Let me go over to the slabs. Yes, just perfect. 3, just the amount we need. Now here's a really interesting feature. With a bow and arrow, you can actually snipe from there. So we can hit mobs like over there on the other side of the cliff. Neato. Because it's like a gorge here. I'll probably make a bridge here. Just for maybe aesthetic purposes or to cross, you know, to get resources. Later, once I get some redstone and pistons, we can change it into a drawbridge. Wait, I don't know whether you call it a drawbridge or not. It's kind of dark in here, and if we were in easy, monsters might. Now, I can't guarantee this since this is inside a house. Oh, stone. Nice. Later. But I can't guarantee this, but monsters might spawn inside your house. I mean, I don't think it's light level 7 or less, but if it was nighttime, I'm pretty sure they would spawn in here. But they would be able to spawn in here more because it's darker in here already. So let's see. Now we need a wall right here. This will be our, you know, resource area. Ah, man. Out of wood. Just kidding. I'm not out of wood. Oh, that reminds me. We need a tree farm. Now, some of this stuff is optional. Well, actually, most of the stuff except the bedroom, you always need a bedroom, is optional. everything except the bedroom and the crafting area, most likely just the basics, like crafting areas and bedroom areas, are optional. Well, more than one is optional. And a crafting table can be used by many people simultaneously. So, many people can be crafting at one crafting table. So you don't really need more than one unless it's like at a different house or something. So what you can do is that you can, look, what we'll need for in here is torches. Oh, right, why do I always forget? I need a tree farm. Let's just clear this out. You know what? I'm gonna need a shovel for this. Or spade, as they call it. Much faster. See, it just helps you get the job done faster. Oh, and by the way, some blocks can't stand on other blocks. They can't float, like flowers. Well, that's kind of obvious. I mean, they have roots. They can't just float. And it's unlogical. Anyhow, it's not logical. Anyhow, let's see, look at the difference. It's hard to tell that there isn't one. I don't know how you would not be able to tell. Oh, excuse me. Well, anyhow, okay, now that that's cleared out, I think we have enough room now. Oh man, we need more wood. Well, good thing I got my trusty axe. Da-da-da-da. Now I'm just mining right here, just to get up there. Then I'm gonna mine down. And hopefully I'll show you what fall damage is too. No. Yeah, seems like a drop that would cause fall damage. I think I've already done fall damage. Well, before it used to be an ooh sound, a deep ooh sound. I think villagers use that sound now when they're hurt. But this was changed by Mojang because they wanted the sound to be consistent with both genders of humans, not just male, because it sounded like a male. And this wasn't really fitting for girls' skins or players. So they changed it to bones for a sound like bones breaking. Sorry if this is grossing you out, but sounds like bones breaking if fall damage, or like a flesh impact sound if hit by a mob, like attacked. Oh great, not already. I'm already out of wood? Come on, that was way too fast. Oh man. Let's see. Aha, another piece. I shouldn't need much more wood. Now, the amount of wood you need can vary between the types, but it can vary between the size of house you make. Now, since this is a big house, I'm gonna need a lot of wood. I mean, I've gone through like, what, several stacks already? I've probably gone through at least 2 or 3. Yeah. Oh, wow, it just grew already? Wow, that was fast. F-A-S-T, fast. Wow, I can't believe it just grew all of a sudden. And that was sudden. Okay. See, if you have a tree farm, this will allow you to have wood without having to leave your house. Now, I can't guarantee this will work fast all the time, so sometimes for a guaranteeable result, you're probably going to need some bone meal, which can be obtained from killing skeletons. Now, later on, I'll probably make a door. No, you know what? I'm going to make a door right now. Right now. Oh, man. Well, looks like I'm going to have to get more, but that's why I have a tree farm. Used to I'd have to go around, find some. No, I don't. It's just right here. Yay! Don't worry, the leaves will despawn on their own. You can help them, though, by helping them, really. Now, tree farms are kind of hard to do. If you're trying to make this automated, I have no clue how. I mean, logs can be pushed by pistons, so the old piston pusher trick doesn't work here. And once you're done, you just plant the same sapling right there. Like the same type of sapling, anyway. You just hope that the leaves despawn before it grows. Well, it probably will. And the leaves do have a chance of dropping saplings. So if you're wondering where I got all these saplings from, like if you didn't notice, then you'll probably want to know that it came from the tree. So let's see. This tutorial for part 1 is almost over. But right before I go, I'm going to show you just a few more things that won't take very long. Let's see. First of all, you're going to want a door. And we'll block above it, like that. They used to make a louder version of that sound, I think, though the sound update gave it a different sound. And all this hopping up and down is probably just starting to get on your nerves, so I'm just going to make a few slabs. They're half the size of blocks, of actual blocks, but these actually can be placed to make a full block. And this one, as of yet, is immune to fire. This one isn't, because double slabs all share the same ID. Meaning that if you're on creative and you want to make a wooden house, but then you're like, oh wait, it'll probably give me a problem. You know what I mean? Because it would get set on fire. You can use double slabs, at least until the different colors of slabs were added. Now that turned into a problem. But anyhow, okay, so then, now what we want to do is make a chest. Oh man. Oh come on, the sapling didn't grow already? Oh, is it starting to get night? I better hurry. I think it's turning night, so I better hurry. Even though there's no monsters, but still. Whoa! Oh man, I forgot. It just broke. Oh well. Oh well. I can always mine without one. You can't really see the cracks because it's night, and not just because it's a camera. I can't really see the cracks. Except here. Okay, more saplings. Nice. Okay, now let's head back quickly. But before we do the chest, let's go to bed. Oh, I'm just kidding, I'm not tired. You could stay up all night if you wanted, literally. That doesn't decrease your hunger, which is no. Oh, I forgot to mention, the moon has phases. At 1.9 on the computer version gave it phases, but I think it came on the Xbox with update 1.8, I think, the adventure update. That was a major update. Okay, now let's get a chest. You can place one chest, and as of 1.8, it has an animation. Let's just put some stuff we will be using later, or won't be using right now. And here's something really cool. If you place another chest right next to it, it becomes a double chest. And it's even bigger. Yeah, it's really big. And if you destroy one side, like this side, then you get half the contents. Then I think it drops half of the contents. Now, I about have to go because this part is almost over. But before I go, I'm just wanting to let you know that I'll be doing another part very soon. Oh, maybe even today, maybe, I don't know. But I'll be doing another part very soon. I can tell you that. And by the time I do this next part, at the beginning, this tree might have grown, and you can expand those tree farms, you know. So, adios. See ya. And I'm just going to do this. Okay. Bye-bye. See you soon. Okay. Preparing chunks. It takes a bit. But not too long. Some famous people play Minecraft. Let me guess. Notch? I don't think Elvis did. Sleeping in a bed at night will fast forward the game to dawn, but all players in a multiplayer game need to sleep in beds at the same time. I forgot to mention that. Did I? Yeah, I forgot to mention that. In a multiplayer game, you all have to be sleeping, so it can't just jerk someone today while they're fighting mobs and they're like, hey, who did that? Okay, so, bye-bye. Adios. Bye-bye.